Rumor time! Yay! It's not like this is really a rumor. I mean, we kind of already, I think we kind of knew that this was probably going to happen. But yeah, Mr. RPK, Mr. Daniel RPK, he, I mean, like I said, when he starts saying stuff, I kind of go, okay, when it comes to scoopers, I'll listen to you most. Seems like you have a better little track record than some of the other ones. Not saying he's batting 1,000, no. But he did, in fact, I mean, somebody actually made this right here. It's pretty interesting. Somebody made this little thing right, the little poster right here. So when it comes to big screen leaks, I don't know. All of a sudden, big screen leaks, they have a check mark. I don't know. How do fucking people get check marks? You got me. I'll ask Colbert. Yeah, he deserved one because he's an actual writer. Yeah, big screen leaks. You didn't miss anything. Daniel RPK posted on his Patreon that the Batman is getting a sequel. Freeze is teased for the sequel, and Riddler's getting a project. What? The Riddler's getting a project. That'd be interesting. A Riddler, miniseries or whatnot? So that's what was floating around when it comes to the rumor mill today. Like I said, take it all with a grain of salt. Who knows? But, I mean, it seems to me, especially with what I just talked about with Zaslav and everything like that, is the fact that Warner is kind of going like, hey, Batman is our biggest IP, so what the fuck does Matt Reeves want? What do you want? Cool. You want an Alfred series? Well, we have another one, but we'll give fucking Andy Serkis one too. Yeah? You want a series on just the Batmobile? We'll give you that too. You know, I think it's just they realized that, well, Matt Reeves for the past 2-3 years has been trying to build up a universe. So a Riddler spin-off series, I'm down. If they're going to do Penguin, if they're going to start doing that, they're going to start doing main Rogues Gallery Batman series. I am all for it. I don't care. I'm a Batman fan. The more the merrier. Okay, they don't have to go crazy with everybody, you know. We don't need Condiment King to have his own fucking series unless it's a spin-off or unless it's something funny, like Harley Quinn or something like that, I guess. But let him team up with Kite Man. That'll work. No, but I'm just saying, like, hey, the more the merrier. I'm all about it. Whatever Matt Reeves has been building up this long, I'm all for it. And the fact that Mr. Freeze is going to get brought back in. So that's going to be interesting. How does he approach Mr. Freeze? Because, I mean, the way that he's, obviously, with the three villains that we've seen already, he's approaching Penguin pretty damn unique and great. I cannot wait to see that performance from Colin Farrell. And we already know that that's going to win fucking best makeup. That's going to win some kind of award for that, right? It has to. Zoe Kravitz, good choice. I like the fact that her cowl is just like a normal, like, ski mask kind of thing that she cut up and made into like a cat head. And then we have a Riddler that looks like just a full-on cold-blooded psycho killer. That's going to be interesting, too. So to even have a spin-off series with him? It's going to be interesting. So, because I wonder about these series. It's like, all right, so we're going to do something where you sympathize with these villains, which is always a great thing, okay? Go watch Batman the Fanimated stream last Saturday that Scott and I did. One of the great things that show did was you did sympathize with some of those villains. When you saw the origin stories of Two-Face and Clayface, you kind of sympathize with them, even though they're fucked up. You kind of sympathize with them, you know? And that's how that's every good villain story, is that you kind of go, all right, I see it. So, hey, if we want to get some a Riddler like origin kind of thing and see what happens with that, I'm all for it. But I'm wondering how he's going to approach Mr. Freeze. Because Mr. Freeze, let's face it, again, going back to Batman the Animated Series, that is probably the best episode. A lot of people always talk about Heart of Ice when it comes to Batman the Animated Series. I won an Emmy, for shit's sake. That should be the fucking blueprint for a Mr. Freeze story. But it's going to be interesting how Matt Reeves approaches that. I mean, obviously, when they approached it again in Cool Party, everybody chill. You know, that got a little campy. But So you can go really campy with Mr. Freeze, but you can also go pretty tragic and pretty heartbreaking. And you could sympathize with Victor Freeze. So there you go. Hey, what's going on, Sinfinity? I like the first message I saw you write was "Ban me, Daddy." Interesting. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I never do. You guys just get naughty in there. Anyways, so obviously the green light of the Batman sequel, duh. Yeah, we get that. We know he's probably already got the third one greenlit too. Okay, I don't think that that was ever a question whether it was going to get greenlit or not. So that's kind of duh. But the villain stuff, that's what was intriguing when it came to that, because I'm trying to think like how a Mr. Freeze could. Are they going to tease Mr. Freeze? Is that because, when it came to those Batman test reactions, some people were like, oh my God, because they do tease something for the next one. And you kind of wonder, okay, are they going to tease a Mr. Freeze? Which, that's bold. I would have not have thought of anything like Mr. Freeze being teased. I would have thought some jokerness, maybe like a Mad Hatter or something. But a Mr. Freeze, interesting, very interesting. Will not accept Mr. Freeze without ice puns. Well, you have a movie that's full of them. And Gotham, I think, had some pretty good Mr. Freeze ice puns too. So I guess we'll see. But I'm intrigued. Definitely intrigued. I am 100% all about what Matt Reeves is creating and cannot wait for that trailer for DC Fandom. And then we'll see what happens from there, man. We'll see what happens from there. And hopefully it's all going to be gravy. Gravy. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!